Today we're counting down my top 5 personal hopes for Inazuma 11 Great Road of Heroes. Let's do this, TXM style. What's up everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are counting down my top 5 hopes for Inazuma 11 Great Road of Heroes. Now this game is meant to come out next year, fingers crossed, hopefully, but these are the top 5 things that I want in the game the most. So let's start off with number 5. Number 5 is scouts. I'm not just talking like being able to recruit Paolo Bianchi or being able to recruit, I don't know, Hector Helio or, you know what I mean, like not be able to recruit like major players from other teams. No. I want my random, obscure, just random, the most weird players humanly possible. I want a man whose head looks like an egg. I want a man whose head looks like a potato. I want a man who's called Jerry Jones and he's about 70 but is somehow a middle schooler. What I want are those weird, random scouts. I want returning scouts, I want brand new scouts that I can just build a weird team out of. Because that, for me, is the fun of Inazuma 11. It's about finding these weird players who are just really good somehow, or making them really good somehow. And creating really cool, slightly unusual teams. But also, there are the really cool looking scouts, the one that look amazing. And you're like, whoa, okay, I'll take those onto the team. Absolutely, please, I'll make a team of really cool scouts. And if this game doesn't have scouts, then, oh well, that sucks. And I don't know if it will, because it seems like the focus is on building a team from all the games of the main players, and so we don't know whether or not they'll have these scouts, but fingers crossed, who knows. Thing is, we don't know whether or not this game is going to be more Strikers-like or more like main series-like. Hoping more main series-like, because that might mean scouts, but if it's more Strikers-like, then they'll just kind of be the major players, and so it's a bit up in the air, but fingers crossed. At number 4, I have one I think a lot of people are going to echo. Good online play. We know we're getting online play, so we know we're getting online multiplayer finally, but I want it to be good. I want tournaments, I want competitions, I want some kind of league system maybe, I want like good matchmaking, I want the ability to be able to easily play with friends. I want good online play. I don't just want online play, I want it to be well organized, I want it to be actually playable, and I want it to be continually updated. That might be asking a bit much for a game like Inazuma 11, but I would love to see some kind of like online, you know, like actual genuine competitions, tournaments, leagues, all that kind of stuff to incentivize online play, an online leaderboard, online rankings, anything to actually incentivize online play instead of whatever, you know, we have now, which is that, not that. We don't have good online play. We don't even have online play. Having that would be absolutely delicious. Number 3 is a bit of a random one. This is reverse positioning. I'd love to see the return of reverse positioning. Reverse positioning, for those who don't know, is when you take a player out of their normal position and you like train them in a way to where they can be used in another position. This was most seen in Chrono Stones, but I know it's used a bit in Galaxy. But I'd love to see it make an actual return to where you can use these players in Chronos, like how you did in Chrono Stones, where you could take, I don't know, someone like Lucian and turn him into a defender or something like that. I'd love to see more stuff like that, just to be able to basically vary up the teams that we see. That's the main thing I want to see in Great Road of Heroes. I don't just want teams of the same players. I want teams where Arian's in goal. Like, I love the fact that in Chrono Stones my main team had Arian in goal. I thought it was brilliant. I'd love to see more things like that. To what extent do I want reverse positioning? Because obviously I don't know if I want Mixie Maxes or anything like that, and we'll get to that. But I'd like to see it in some way used, because it would be brilliant. It would be really fun. Heck, I'm a Newcastle fan. We turned Joel Linton into a midfielder when he was a forward. I want to see more stuff like that. Number 2 is gimmickless gameplay. What do I mean by gimmickless gameplay? I obviously mean special moves. What I don't mean is fighting spirits, souls, and Mixie Maxes. I do not want those in the game. I think they would just confuse things. I think they would add too many layers on, and I think they would break balance. Fighting spirits broke balance, and that is just the straight way to put it. Every new game they introduced something different which broke balance. I think Galaxy may be the closest to balance, but then Spirit Big Moves broke the balance. The Go games are ruined because, like, in order to do well in that game, you just click Fighting Spirit button and then you just go for it. I hate that. I don't like that. I want to see the game be back to when it was special moves against special moves, when normal shots felt like they'd actually do something. I love it in Inazuma 11 too that you can cheese goalkeepers. I know that pronto passing is a thing in Galaxy or whatever, but I don't care. I want fun, actual, like, interesting gameplay that doesn't rely on constant gimmicks. The same way Pokemon's kind of began to rely on constant gimmicks with Dynamaxing and Mega Evolutions, I want to just kind of revert back to normal Inazuma 11 gameplay. Special moves, and that's it in terms of the cool fancy things. Tactics are cool, we can keep tactics. And finally, the number one hope, which I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with, is I just want the game to come out. Honestly, I just want the game. I just want to have it in my hands and be able to actually play it, and that's all I really want. So yeah, that's my main hope for Inazuma 11 Great of Heroes, is that the game actually just comes out. Just fingers crossed. I don't even care if it comes out in English. I will take it just in Japanese. Just please, let this game come out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more like it, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.